All right, folks, here we are. Trader versus trader. We're in season 1, round 1. We've got 2 new traders here. Actually FX, known as Nate. Well, sorry, his name's Nate. He's known as Actually FX. And we've got Geraldo from South Africa as well. Here on the show today, guys, this is our trading comp. We've done the first competition last week where the 15-year-old trader took out a 22-year-old trader in a 5-trade challenge. So it's a TradingView Replay challenge. Slightly different this time around. There's one new rule, and there's also an extra thing that I want you guys out there watching to help us vote on at the end of the show. So this is going to go for, it could go for an hour, it could go for an hour and a half, depending on how quickly these guys can analyze the charts. I need to set up the replay mode on their screens. So we've got a few things here that you're going to have to sort of bear with us on. And I'm just stalling for time here so that you guys can, we can make sure we get enough people coming on board here. Now, first things first, can you leave in the chat that you can hear us, you can see us, or you can see me at least, and then I'll introduce you to the guys. So just a quick yes in the chat to let me know that you can hear us and or hear me, and then see the screen as well. So who is this weirdo, or 2 weirdos, putting ICT a million times in the chat? I'm about to ban you, so let everyone else have a go, please, please. Right, so can you guys hear us, or are you guys just too concentrated on the chat? Let's see if anyone can hear. Come on, guys, just a simple yes. Yes, okay, brilliant. All right, cool. So here we go. Let's get on with this quick prezzo that's going to walk you through what's going to happen today, and then we'll introduce you to the 2 guys that are trading with us, and we'll get on with it. So to start off with, how it works: 4 trades each. The losing trader then takes the 5th trade first, and the winning trader takes the 5th trade second. So at that point, we might only have 9 trades if the losing trader can't beat the winning trader at that point. The winner advances to the semi-finals, then we go into the finals. And these guys are competing for a it's a $12,500 evaluation account for a $50,000 Forex funded account from my current sponsors, City Traders Imperium. Value is for £400, so it's a nice little prize there. Now, there's another thing we're doing, and this is new, right? So to get the most out of these guys and to really sort of make them sort of earn their place here, the best trader, the trader with the best explanation of their trade analysis wins access to my Robot Builders Club. So this is a full membership. It's valued at $14.95. There's actually currently a promotion. If you look hard enough in the description below, you'll see there's a promotion on the Robot Builders Club. So it's a full course where I teach people how to build trading robots without coding, like I do. You get a whole bunch of trading robots to play with as well, and you can use them as templates and all this sort of stuff. Go and check it out, guys, after this. But there is a little link underneath that you can get access to it if you want. But one of these guys is going to walk away with it. And the main thing is your vote counts, okay? So what we're looking for here is the explanation of them walking through the trades that they take and telling you guys what they're thinking, because that's really where it's going to become valuable for you. Okay, so the rules of the competition. There is one new rule today. And I think we've got the trader that helped me come up with this rule in the chat. So that's you, Iron Man. So the traders can skip forward in time to find the entry setup. They can cancel the trade setup at any time before their entry triggers. Traders can move their stop loss to any point, and you can only have one 50% partial exit allowed per trade. Okay, so that's the reason for that is just it's easy to calculate versus if you want to take 80% here and 20% there, it's going to be a nightmare for me. Right, so rankings based on overall R during the 5-trade challenge, and this is the new rule: max stop loss of 500 pips or 5,000 points if you're trading the likes of gold or the US 30 or something like that. Okay, so it's because some of these things you sort of people do know over a long period of time where they're going to head. So that's what we've added that thanks to my friend there who did the trading replay challenge earlier this week. So guys, we're going to do that later. For now, let's introduce you. So first, Nathan, do you want to give us a quick overview? Give the guys a quick overview, and I'll just stop sharing my screen here for a second so that they can see you. A quick overview of who you are, where you've come from, and why you're doing this challenge.
Hey Cam, so I'm Nate. I'm coming from New York City in the United States. I've been a long-time listener of your show, and I put together a system that was built off of different guests that you've had, and I think I might have a good shot of doing or performing well. So that's why I wanted to do the challenge.
Cool, brilliant. And Geraldo, now look, guys, I should mention Geraldo's webcam is coming on and off, so it's really weird. He's been trying to fix it for a few days now. What we're going to do is possibly, if it fails like it just did now, we will then have him jump on Instagram like we did last time, and he'll do a video call with me. And I might actually be able to show you guys him on the video call this time because he's happy to be seen. It's just that the video's playing up. So, Geraldo, do you want to give the guys a quick sort of overview of where you've come from, your story today, and your trading style?
Hi, Cam. My name is Geraldo, and I'm from South Africa. Live in a town just outside of Cape Town, and I've been trading now for 2 years, mostly learning. And I use a strategy based on ICT and VP's methods, which I found a way to combine. And I want to do the challenge because having a good strategy is not good enough when you don't have the funds to actually move forward with trading.
So you're in it to try and win that £400 account to try and get the $50,000 funded account, which will obviously hold you in good stead. So
Yeah.
to start off with, the guys, we want to work out who's going to go first. So I've got a red mouse here. I'm going to hold it in one hand, and you're probably not going to know. You're going to have to work out if it's my left or right. So guys, I'm going to get Nate to have a guess. It's currently in a hand now. Which one do you think it's in?
Left hand.
You're right. It's in the left hand. Okay, cool. Right, so you're going to go first. Now, do you want to share your screen?
Sure thing, Cam.
Okay, I'm just going to request access to this, and then you're going to turn around, put your hands over your eyes, try not to smudge your glasses, and I'll then set this up. Okay, hands over eyes. Yep, it can get a little bit painful depending on how long it takes. So, right, we're here on, was it GBP USD? So we're going to go here. Next one. The good thing is now that you guys have set this up, it's so much quicker for me to do. Before I was copying and pasting, it was a nightmare. GJ, okay. Oh, we might go here. Actually, no, we'll go here. GA. Okay, let's go. And GJ. Oh wow, man, this is so much quicker for this show. So much quicker. And last but not least, oh, actually, we'll leave the last one till afterwards because we're only going to do 4. So Nate, you can turn around now, and I'm going to just relinquish my remote control. So you've got full control of the screen now. Do you want to jump back to the first chart?
Sure thing.
And away you go. So you're in current time. So you can't go any lower. What date are we in? You can't really go any lower than 30 minutes.
Sure thing. Alrighty. So what I'm looking at
Actually,
right
sorry,
now is
let's just stop for 2 seconds. So guys, do remember. So you're judging these guys. You're going to vote at the end on the explanations that they give, the analysis they give. So please think about it, listen to what they're saying, and suck it all up so you can vote at the end. Right, go for it, mate.
all right. So what I'm looking at, I know I already use a lot of indicators, but more or less, I'm just looking for a divergence inside of a divergence, which is going to be made clear in a second. So first off, I'm going to want to find a divergence that is about to occur are particularly a hidden divergence. So I'm looking for the oscillator to make a lower low while the price fails to make a lower low. So that was a regular divergence. That's not what I'm interested in. I'm looking for a bullish hidden divergence. And now this is a potential hidden divergence because price failed to make a lower low while the oscillator is making a lower low. So at this point in time, I'm going to be dropping down to the 1 hour time frame and looking to see if I can get a regular divergence in order to get more in line with a higher time frame trend. So I'm looking potentially at this right now, but this divergence right here, but I'm not very interested in this one, particularly because the price action is pretty rangy in particular, but I'm still looking for buys. I might have to fast forward a little bit.
And what are the dots on the chart there?
Oh, these are more or less just overbought, oversold areas. Alrighty. Okay. So price is making lower low on the oscillator while having a higher high. So this is a potential buy entry for me. So I'm gonna buy here with my stop loss is going to be.
Okay, slow right down so we can make sure that we've got it all locked away.
Yeah. I'll put my stop loss right there. That should be fine.
Okay, what are we looking at from a risk to reward here? I can't quite see.
1 point. Oh,
damn, yellow.
It's kind of bright.
I can't even see it. I can't even read it.
Yeah, 1.48 it says.
Yeah, I can see it. I can just see it. So
yeah, let me just change the color. Okay.
Okay, is that
so
what you
got?
got?
Yeah.
2.4. What was it? 2.24. Was that right?
Yeah, I might close a little bit early. But
okay, cool. That's the starting point, right?
Yep. So this is a market entry, so I'm in.
You're in. Okay.
Alrighty.
Close.
And then out.
No, I don't think you're out just yet.
Oh.
Almost. Yeah.
There I am.
Yeah, you're out. Okay. -1. Okay, on to the next chart.
Okie dokie.
So what was you thinking around that trade? Like, I mean, did it? You just never really
more or less, I was still looking. If I were to move on to the daily, it still has a bullish divergence right here, over here. So over here, but I just got in a little bit too early, I suppose. Or this trade was just a dud to begin with.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so moving on to GJ.
Yep.
So more or less the same exact thing I'm looking for. I'm going to wait until I have a potential hidden divergence trade, which seems to be might come a whole lot faster this time. This is a regular divergence, not what I'm interested in though. Alrighty, so now that it's in a downtrend, I want the oscillator to create a higher high than any one of these areas over here. So it looks like we're gonna get it because price is probably not gonna make it all the way up here to which it came about. And just has to reach, which it did, over here, as well as, let me just hit the shortcut. here, this potential resistance area. So I'm going to drop down to my lower time frame and look for a regular divergence, which seems to be like right over here. Actually, no, not yet. I'm just looking for a sell though, to go in line with the trend that was on the daily.
Yep.
Hopefully it doesn't go without me. All right, looks like it's setting up right now. All right, so what I'm looking at right here is that price is about to make a higher high on the oscillator while price is clearly making a lower low, as well as in the top part of the Bollinger Band. I don't really use the Bollinger Band that much, but it's just a good confluence factor for me. So I'm gonna do a market entry.
Okay, slow it down.
With my stop loss.
Let's have a look at the risk. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna adjust this. Alrighty, so I'm looking at risk reward of 1.95 right here.
Okay.
Alrighty, and let it run.
Okay, it was a market entry, so you're, well, what was that, a market entry? Well, you're
yeah, market entry, I'm in.
Yeah.
And I'm out.
Yeah. -1. So down 2.
-2. Yeah.
3 more to go, but this we're going to do 2 here. So GA is the next.
Sure. Alrighty, same thing. I'm going to be looking for a potential divergence trade and then going to enter. Based off of that. Alrighty. It's making a regular divergence, but didn't want to take it since it's oversold on the Bollinger Band is coming out of. So it's the same exact type of thing. I'm going to be looking for a divergence on the H1 time frame. Fast forward, a bearish divergence I'm looking for. Oh boy. Okay. So this would get me in right here because it's making a higher high while the oscillator is making a higher high while price is making a lower low. So I will be entering in short with my stop loss above the daily high, and I don't even know about the take profit because I'm just going to close it manually whenever.
Okay, right. So that's just a indicative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So I'm going to enter.
So
I'm going to.
Well,
I'm entering again.
Yeah. I won't note down the take profit. Do you want to make it more central so we can sort of see where central to the chart?
Yeah.
So we can see what's going on.
So again, I'm entering because it's doing a bearish crossover while it's diverging on the oscillator, and the daily looked like it was overextended on the Bollinger Band. Okay. So yeah, that's the trade.
Now, so
crap, I put it too close.
Well, so was that your take profit, or was it's
no?
Because you said you were gonna take profit at some point, but
yeah, I didn't mean to
Okay.
I wanted to close it manually.
Yeah, so
Alrighty.
you said that, so I'll let you close it manually, so you can keep it, just extend it out until, like, so
Yeah.
you've got a massive thing, whatever it is. I wasn't expecting you to take profit at that point, so because it was 0.88, I didn't take a note of it, so we're good.
Alrighty.
Okay. So just before it hits that one, try and move it again.
So I'm just waiting for it to this dollar keep on dropping. Oh boy.
There's a lot of range going on this GBP AUD pair.
I'm gonna hold on to it though.
Okay, so you're not taking profit at that bottom point, so
no, I'm still fully in this position.
Yeah, yeah. So even if it hits the green, bottom of the green, then we're still in.
Yeah.
You can just make the call on when you're going to get out.
Yeah. Just waiting this out. Oh boy. Sorry about this.
Draw a horizontal line across if it's easier.
Yeah.
Well, we know where you're in.
Don't want to mess anything up. All right, I'm just gonna
draw a horizontal line across the entry point and the stop loss, and then you don't need to keep extending that out.
Oh, okay. So that's my entry and my stop.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Carry on and tell us where you're gonna get out of this, baby, and then we can do the risk to reward afterwards.
So I'm just holding because prices looks like it's still declaring, still respecting its downtrend. So like right here, looks like it's about to reverse, but until I get actual exit signal or bullish pressure, then I'm not gonna close.
And what's your exit signal here? Is it the cross of the is that a moving average, is it?
Yeah, it's about to be. I'm gonna close it right here. This is enough because I'm
okay. Do you want to move that risk to reward thing up to the exit point? So 1.34, yeah?
1.68.
1.68. Okay. Cool. All right. So let's make a note of that. Okay, so you're slightly down 0.32 or something. Yeah, 0.32. Okay, next trade.
Alrighty. So more or less, this is going to be the same thing. I need to look for a divergence. Looks like it's happening right here, actually. This is making price the oscillator is making a lower low while price is making a higher high and continuing to go higher into. This is a little bit too close. The only problem is that it's coming into a potential resistance zone, so I think I'm going to pass on this one.
Guys, for those who have just joined, you are judging both these guys on their ability to explain what's going on the chart. So you're going to be voting on that at the end of the show. These guys have got a chance to win access to my Robot Builders Club for free if they win, or you can vote neither, and neither of them will win. So there's some voting. So keep that in mind when you're listening to what these guys are saying.
Alrighty. So I'm about to dive in to see a potential entry because the oscillator is making a higher high and has a nice little pin bar down here, and it looks like it's about to making a swing high to go further down. And the price is making has failed to make a higher high. So I'm going to go into a lower time frame and look for a potential entry for myself, which looks to be like right about here actually, because the oscillator is making a higher high while it's making a lower low. And so I'm just going to wait for a bearish crossover and try and take my entry.
And it's a bearish cross of the moving average, or?
Yeah, a bearish crossover on the
oscillator, right?
Yeah, and that failed because it actually didn't end up being a divergence. I'm still looking for sells, however. Oh no.
Oh, you missed that one.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna get it again though. Okay. So I'm going to take a short here because we have a bearish divergence here. And it's crossing over and could be a potential good move to the downside. So I'm just going to more or less the same thing. I wanted, this isn't going to be my real take profit, but I had to put it somewhere.
Okay, so it's not your real take profit. Are you entering at market?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're entering. You're into the trade now. The take profit we can move. We're just you're gonna leave it there for now. Okay.
Yep. Alrighty. So I'm in. Let's see how this goes.
What's the sign that you're gonna exit on this one? The cross of the moving average or something else?
I'm more or less looking for price failing to make lower lows.
Okay. On the wicks or the bodies?
The wicks.
Okay, you might want to draw on the stop loss level and the entry just line. So just draw those lines. Horizontal lines are easier, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, cool. Okay, so we can monitor that.
Going back to entry.
So when you're trading this live, I mean, what are you thinking at these points when it's dipping back into your stop loss and stuff, or into drawdown? Sorry.
No. Normally I normally am going for I'm normally going for a close a stop loss and take profit that are closer to price, but I don't know. It's been hard for me on TradingView. So.
Okay, cool. Well, that's a -1 again. So
yeah.
So what are we?
No
-3 plus 1 point. -3 plus 1.68 is -1.32. Okay, so that's your current score, and it needs to be beaten by Geraldo, who we're gonna. So I'm just gonna stop you sharing the screen here for a second. Now, guys, have you got any questions for Nate whilst he's on? Just whilst I'm setting Geraldo up, have you got any questions in the chat? I don't know if you can see the chat, Nate, but if you can you see the chat, Nate?
Oh.
Yeah, can you see the chat? Chat?
Yes, I'm looking.
Yeah. If you got any questions for him, just ask him whilst I get Geraldo set up. So Geraldo, I think we're gonna have to do the Instagram call because it looks like your camera's turned on about twice in half an hour. So
yeah.
do you want to give me a call on Instagram?
Okay.
And
so
we'll just
do that.
Yeah, just so that
there we go.
Okay, and I'll show people.
No worries.
Okay, just muting, please. Mute your Instagram.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so everyone, there he is on Instagram. So I'm monitoring him to make sure he's not cheating when I set these up. So do you want to turn around? In fact, I wonder if I can even do that for me, because people don't need to see me. Okay, there we go. Look at that magic. Okay, so he's turning around there. You're going to actually need to turn back around, so you're going to need to give me access to your screen and also share your screen.
Okay, yeah. See screen, and then there we go.
Right. Okay, spin around again.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to get access to the mouse. Okay, there you go. Can you just give me access? Okay, brilliant. Okay, superb. Thanks. Okay.
Can I turn around now?
You can turn around now for the 5th time. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, let's have a look. What are we on? Euro, US dollar. Oh, this is way more laggy. South Africa versus the States. It's a different kind of lagginess here. For me, anyway. It's the same as the UK. It's like, it's just further away, I suppose. I'm keeping an eye on you in the top corner there, so I'm making sure that you're not cheating.
Yeah, sure.
And so we've got 2 more to go. All right, let's go. I don't think I saw any questions in the thing for Nate. Come on. Last one. Okay, come on. Okay, so this is going to be interesting to see this ITC style approach with... I'm just going to remove those drawings here. Now what are we? NZCFG. Okay, this is a awkward one. Okay. Right. Nate, you can turn back around now. You're ready to roll. So I might actually just leave my camera there so that you can people can see you instead of... Oh,
yeah,
actually,
sure.
They won't be able to see you unless I'm talking. So I'll just end that for now. And we'll end the call on Instagram, okay? Because we're going to be hearing you talk and that. All right.
Okay.
Right. Here he goes.
All right. So what I'm doing first is I want to go to the daily time frame to look for a trade bias, right? So I'm not looking to enter on the daily, but rather only to find the trend. So the way I use that is by utilizing the known answers Forex method by using a baseline and a first confirmation indicator. So these two must align for me to actually go to the lower time frame to look for a trade, right? So after the first cross of the 0 line, I'll start looking for a trade. Just want to skip forward. So not yet because it's crossing down, but this indicator is still above that 0 line. So on this candle, they are both aligned. So now this tells me that I'm in a potential downtrend. I'm not certain of that yet. It's only an idea because I do not use the indicators to determine trade bias. And also what I want to do, just want to move this, is when I do get across and the price is trading below that baseline, I'm not just going to enter on the close, but rather what I would do, because it's crossing downwards, I want to market that candle's low, right? And also I want to calibrate that to the nearest price level so that the candle can touch. So I went into the settings of where this low is, and this would be a price level 1350 being a mid figure. All right, actually it should touch the candle, so the next price level above that should be 80 level. All right, so for that I would be good because it's already trading through that, right? And I would see where the next price level below that is, because I believe that the price respects the price levels. All right, so the price this price level from this one is pretty far, so then I would be interested to go to the 1 hour chart. But before I do that, I also want to gauge where the big trend is, like the long term, right? So what I can see here is that, let me just get this tool. All right, so what I can see here is this long-term low in here, right? And if you look carefully, we dipped below that, right, and went above that point. So to me, this is neither a uptrend or downtrend in the longer term sense, right? So it might just come down, but this tells me this is the longest sweep, and they might be looking to go upwards. And if you look closely around this area right here, right, we already violated this long-term high in here, right? So that tells me it's wanting to go higher. Now, where I would be interested, if I do get a buy in this, I'm not interested in selling this anymore, although the trade bias is down, right? I'm looking for a bigger trade upwards to trade to this level in here. I just want to calibrate that. So that would be a big figure. So I'm aligning myself to go higher. All right, so now I want to go down to a 1 hour chart. All right, so on the 1 hour chart, what I have on here is the weekly view, this line being to that line being the week, right? Viewing the weekly, how can I say it? The weekly candle, yes, the weekly candle, and also the lines in here is the date, right? So this black line on here is actually emulating the daily time frame, right? And clearly you guys saw from the daily time frame that we already crossed that baseline. So now what I would be interested in is looking at the medium-term trend, right? So this might be an impulse leg starting from the moving average. I just want to make sure of that. By this time I can take off that indicator. And also I want to scroll all the way through to the Monday, because I don't trade on Mondays, and also not Thursdays and Fridays, only looking for setups on Wednesdays and Tuesdays, because that's normally when the weekly low or high is going to form. Okay, just want to skip a little bit more. Okay, the week ended, and then now waiting for the Monday. All right, so there the Monday has ended. Let's want to go one more. Yeah, so the Monday ended. So the way I look at this to find a medium-term impulse is by looking at market structure. To determine that, I'll tell you guys in a bit why I say that. So this to me is considered to be consolidation, because it's I don't know what you call it again, like a falling wedge or something. Yeah. So this, from this point all the way down to here, I would consider to be my impulse leg, my recent impulse leg. So once I get that, then I want to look, where did that impulse leg start? Because to me, I don't believe price is random. So I'm going to calibrate that to a 20 level. And so basically this high in here, or this reaction was reacting to the 20 level, right? And also I want to do the same thing to where price is showing some push up short term. Just want to calibrate this and see what that is. Okay, so I want the candle to touch. So I need to go one higher, right? So it's going to be an 80 level. So basically price is reacting to the 80 level. And now from this point, I want to align myself in the big trend, which I determined my trade bias was down. So, and then I want to grab my fib tool, and I want to go from the price level to the price level, right? But in my case, I want to go one price level lower, right? So where are at 80 this line? So the next price level would be a 50. So I just want to get it all the way down to a 50 level. Just 1 second, right around that area. Come on, I'm just going to leave it right there. That's fine. So then what I'm looking for is the fib is actually only giving me an idea of where, if we do get a pullback, where that pullback is going to end and continue the trend downwards. All right. So the fib, like ICT says, is not the magic, right? And what I gathered from his teachings was the fact that price respects the price level. So I want to go in that zone, right, and look for price level there, which is going to be 13 big figure right there in that zone. And by this time I can take off that, and I can take off, and now I'm going to leave the fib. So once price gets up to that that 13 big figure, I want to be a seller in there, right? And my stop is going to be protected by the next price level above that, which is the 20. So 25 pips stop, and then I would basically, sometimes when I'm doing shorter term trading, I would target like this take profit down here, which is 2-to-1, I think, or 3-to-1. But because I determined where that consolidation is, I just want to zoom out again and find that big line that I've drawn. Okay, no, it's fine. I'll just do a risk reward thing. All right, so I'm just going to go for 4. All right, risk reward. And now I'll be waiting for price to trade up to there, maybe get in 5 pips just below that. All right.
Okay, so just, sorry, clarify that again. 5 pips below what, sorry?
Below this, where I'm willing to be a seller on the 13 even number.
Okay,
so
okay,
what I mean
four,
is
okay.
like that.
So you're gonna be in 5 pips below. It's 4-to-1, so 4.01. Okay, I'll make a note of that. Okay, let's see. So if we tap that, we're in, and then we go and we'll see how you manage it.
Yeah, I also want to mention, if we do break down below and put in a new impulse, I would just calibrate my fib tool again to look for entries right there. But I'll just do it with the eye just to save time. All right, so I want to bring everyone's attention to.
Okay, you're in.
All right, so I'm in, but before I take the trade, I just want to bring everyone's attention to this. Right, so this was a short-term low, so clearly we sweep below that. So by this point, I would basically trade this upwards also if I was doing that. But let's get into the trade. All right, so just want to skip forward. Almost stopped out. I just want to move my stop. I'm just going to move my stop, just like maybe like that.
Okay, so hang on. What are we now? What's the risk to reward now?
3.
3.8. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, stopped out on that one.
Okay, -1. Okay.
Right.
Move on to the next.
Okay, same thing. Just want to zoom out, zoom in, and then look for a crossing. All right, not yet.
And for the guys that are watching, just to let you know, so some people were saying, oh, you can't share ICT stuff. Geraldo has you've only done the free ICT training that's all available on
YouTube,
and
right? I'm not using everything. I'm basically selective of what I use. So I do not trade exactly like he does, but I use some of the things to get me an entry point. So that's basically what's happening. Okay, so first off, I just want to get that rectangle tool again. So in terms of the bigger trend, I'm seeing this consolidation area on a longer term. So this cross of the baseline upwards is not, to me, yet a good sign, because basically that tells me that we are going to consolidate all the way, right? So just want to move up, basically plot a line quickly. All right, so I'm just going to leave a line there, and I'm going to leave a line here. So once we start breaking upwards or downwards, I'll be looking for trade buys in that direction. So consolidating all the way. All right, so there's a breakout, and this cross would have happened here. So I would have marked that high of that candle, and clearly we found that violation in here. I just want to zoom out and see what I'm targeting. So basically I'm targeting around these areas and then look for the price level there. Okay, it's going to go 80 level. Basically already there, but it's going to reach for it. So let me go down to a 1 hour chart. Take off the indicator. All right, so if I get some type of pullback in here, I'll still be looking for buy trade upwards. All right, so I just want to skip forward. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for it to drop down so I can align myself for an entry. So this is the Friday. All right, so I just want to see something quickly. Okay, so this price level here, this 80, would be the start of this impulse leg. And then obviously this 80 level would be the one above where price is reacting. So I just want to get my FIB tool again from price level to price level like that. And then looking for price level inside of this zone. And that's going to be a 50 level. Yeah, around there. So when price drops down to this 50 level, I'll be willing to be a buyer in here, reaching for this 80 level in here.
Okay, set it up.
Okay. All right, it actually reached that. Just want to go forward. All right. I would be willing to take a buy trade in here.
So do you find quite the 80s quite significant in terms of the level, or is it just
all the levels, the 20 to 50 and the big figure, all of them is pretty good. All right, so should I put this risk reward tool on the close of it, or am I allowed to?
It's wherever you want to enter. So where do you want to enter?
Yeah, on the close of this candle. So that
it can be on the closer. It can be wicked in if you wanted to. If you want to take a limit order.
No, I would take on this candle. Is that fine?
Okay, so it's a market order on the close of that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And then I just want to go. Let's see, just below. Yeah, just below this one right here. And then what I'll do is I'll go for. Basically, I'll just manage this along the way as I see price is continuing. All right, so I'm in.
So what was it? 3.24? Was it? I couldn't see. 3.24.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to quickly change that a bit because it's dropping. Okay. So violating, retrace. All right, looks good. Almost. Okay, yeah, we're trading back up. Yeah, I think I'm just going to give it a little bit more room, and I'm going to extend this because I do believe there is going to be a spike to the upside before they take it down.
Okay.
Just unless the overall trend reverses. Okay, that's good. We just need to get above that level. Okay, nice, find support on it.
Because when you normally trade, don't you? You were saying to me you usually sort of have multiple exit points and stuff. So I suppose your risk.
Yeah, I scale in, and
right.
All right, I think it's going to turn around. Oh yeah, stop that.
Okay.
All right, so let's move on to this one. So the only time. Oh, yeah. Okay. Risk reward 2.25.
Yeah, I've got it. So minus, that's -1. Yeah. But I'm suppose the question is, does it make a difference that you've changed the stop to make it further away?
Yeah, I was betting on the fact that it is going to because it was violating here. I was betting on the fact it's trading above here before going to the upside.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like because you've moved the original stop, does that make a difference because your risk is now bigger on the downside? If you know what I mean. So your 1-to-1, what your 1R is now growing to more than 1R based on the original size that you would have entered on. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, let's carry on. Just bear that in mind for the next ones. I think we'll have to stick it to. We'll just have to stick with. We'll have to stick with the stop, I think, and if it gets hit at -1, it gets hit, and then I'll have to work out what I do at the end because I think that's right. If it was -1R, and then you've moved the stop further away, then in fact it's -1 point something R. So there might be some leeway in there, which we'll have to work out in a bit of a showdown if it's close. So if you win the next two trades, I think with good R's, we probably won't need to do it, but it's something to think about.
Yeah. So okay, let me continue and find the cross. All right, so this looks pretty suspicious to me. Might be a stop run above this or higher. So I'm waiting for it to break down before looking for a sell to take out this low, right? Because this looks too clean. It needs to spike for me, right? So let's see. All right, there's a cross there. So it's going to zoom in right here. But I also want you guys to notice this cross down, then the line goes flat. So that tells me there might be a consolidation on a smaller term. Let me just get that price level on. All right, on the low of this candle. And I just want to calibrate. That's going to be an 80 level. All right, so what I'm waiting for is a violation of this line. Okay. Almost not satisfied yet. Yeah, still in that consolidation. I'm waiting for that's my trade. So then I'll go down to a 1 hour chart. Okay, I'm just going to confirm first whether it wants to go lower. I'm just going to mark this out. That's the bigger consolidation. Right, let's skip forward. Okay, I actually didn't. Okay. Okay, so now it's crossing the baseline upwards again. So now that trade bias might change. I just want to see something. Okay, this is going to skip forward. Consolidation. Okay, now I would be interested. Just want to see if there's, yeah. So I'm bullish now because we traded above that and we got a close of the baseline, and basically we put in a higher high, right? And looking for that pullback. Just want to calibrate this trade. All right, so the impulse leg started from this point. Just want to see what price level that is. Okay, that's at 80 level. Actually, big figure. 9 big figure. That's the reaction, and then I'm just going to do the flip tool. I'm not going to draw on that second line. Okay, so price reacted off basically a 20 level. It's just going to extend it all the way up to 50 level, being right there, and see what price level is in here. Okay, that is going to be, let's see, even number. Oh, come on, what happened? Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to go with the 20. It's a 20 level. I trade through there. I just want to see something. Nice reaction. So I'm in here going long.
Okay, let's set it up.
Market order. And then just basically going to extend it as long as the trend lasts. And then just going to put a 30 pip stop on this.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to keep that stop, whatever the stop is.
Yeah.
So you can't move the air because it just becomes too hard to calculate. And I think there's already probably already given up a few here. But let's see how you get on. So what was the R on that? I missed that. 3.45. Okay.
45. All right. Pretty nice. All right, there's the retest. And this is the type of setup I'm looking for. That I don't want to say what you call it, but for obvious reasons, but that was what I'm looking for. Just want to see a new week started. Just want to see the Monday, normally consolidation. There's going to be a lot of volatility because there's a small range that Monday. And also I want to see on the Tuesday, right, we're going up. Almost there.
Almost got it.
Can I move my take profit, or should I leave it? Just going to leave it.
Leave the take profit, yeah. I think,
I'm going to leave it. I just want to see where's the 20 level, because it might find resistance on that 20 level. So I'm going to take.
I mean, you can move it if you want, because I
profit.
mean, it's not guaranteed it's always going to go up, right? You could be giving away profit if you move it, but it's up to you.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to target this 20 level because it's going to reach for there. Just want to see. Yeah, I'll take my profit there.
Okay, do you want to move that green box just so we can see what the actual R is on that take profit? So instead of 3.5, so you move to the close of that candle because you're it's just slightly below that, so it'd be like 20. But that bit further down, yeah, that's it. 3.11. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So you're currently, with one trade to go before we go into the final round, you're currently up 1.11. Okay, so you've got, so even if you lost this trade, you'll be leading going into the final trade that Nate's going to take. So even with the sort of slightly odd stops that you moved. So last trade.
Yeah. Okay, so looking for that trend again. All right, let's see. Okay, consolidation. I don't think it is going to go up. All right, so let me first look for that crossing close of that baseline and look for trade buyers. All right, so okay. Cam, I do not know if you can hear that, but that's actually my wife sleeping and just kind of snoring a bit. Is that okay? Like,
no, we can't hear anything.
Oh, cool. I shouldn't have mentioned it. All right, so there's that 3-bar pattern. I don't want to call it any names. Like everyone knows why. But there's a nice 3-bar pattern right there, and I'm seeing this this candle down here, right, prior to this run up, right? So I'm just going to calibrate to a price level there as a potential target. All right, so it might turn around from here. I just want to mark this candle low as well. And that would be, yeah, that would be a 50 level, and the violation already happened. All right, so cross of the baseline close here. I just want to see how the second day ended. Yeah, what I thought. Still that consolidation. By this point, I just want to see a huge impulse move, crossing that 50. It looks like it's going upwards. Just want to see, we're still in the big downtrend. All right, this is on a Tuesday, and the move already happened around 8 o'clock my time. So if it touches that 50 level again, I'm in the trade. Okay, I think I'm just going to take the trade right here. Yeah, I'm just going to take because I'm scared it's going to run away on me, or maybe a limit order just above that.
Okay.
Okay, so stop is, I'm just going to put a 50 pip stop on that. Just want to see what's the downside. Just slightly on that baseline, maybe. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Just want to see when it pushes up again, I'm going to be in. So
Okay.
limit order.
Right. Okay. So go for it.
Okay.
You're in now.
I'm in. Consolidating. Yeah. Breaking down. Just need to violate that. Okay, another consolidation. Just need an impulse leg in the same direction. Yeah, basically, I think this is turning around. Almost.
Ooh, almost. That was so close. Yeah, it's going to surely break. No. Gosh. That was tight.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, okay.
So it was a huge consolidation.
Okay, now let me just, okay, brilliant. All right, thank you very much, guys. Now let me just do some calculations here, because I think we need to sort of even this up a little bit, just because it's now pretty tight, and I want to make sure it's fair. So let me just quickly have a look. So, Nate, you're still with us. I see you're on mute, and you got your camera off. Maybe you can flick those back on, or... There you go,
I'm here.
Okay, cool. Right, so let me just calculate. So Geraldo got -1 plus 3.11. Okay, so you're at plus 11, and Nate's at -1.32. So I'm going to probably say, even if, like, I don't think you had more than 1R, Geraldo, in terms of moving that stop. So even then you'd be at minus 0.9, I think, or 0.89. So now, Geraldo, without it, we can't go back into the video, but I think that you need to be sort of docked a few R there, just because, not R, but some percentage of an R. What do you think's fair in terms of what you moved your stop?
What do you mean by
your original risk was 1, right, and then you increase that risk by moving the stop loss further away. So if you'd say put 1 lot on, your risk would have been, might have been 1% of your account, but now you've moved it further away from the original amount that you put on. You've now risked more than 1R. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm not pretty sure, but normally what I do is I take 2% on a trade if I think it's going to work. I don't really.
Yeah, so as soon as you move the stop from the original position, your R's gonna change. So I think, does that make sense to you, Nate, as well? You're on mute.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, but he's pretty far ahead regardless.
Yeah, so you're minus 1.32, but I'm thinking it's probably, I'd say, conservative 0.05.
Yeah, whatever you go with, I'll be fine
Okay,
because
cool.
I'm not too clued up with the R thing.
Yeah, I mean, it only occurred to me it only occurred to me just as you were doing it. I was like, hang on a sec, that is going to affect the actual risk on the trade. So by moving the stop after you enter, because if you were entering 2% of your account, then your risk is now going to be 3% or 4% or whatever it is. So I think I'm going to go with minus 0.05, which is probably about right. I don't know what the exact figure is, but you'll still be in the lead going into it, and that gives you, let's just do the calculation here, 0.39, so minus 0.39. Okay, so you're on. So guys, let me just share my screen and get us back here, so you guys can all see what's going on here. Right. Okay, guys, we should be able to see now this here. Okay, can I zoom into it? I can't zoom in, which is silly, I think. Oh yeah, zoom. Here we go. Zoom. You can only do it once. Right. Control plus, I don't know. Anyway, you can see here. So Nate, this is your score, minus 1.32, and Geraldo with that sort of minus 0.5R. We're going to dock you there, and it's not your fault. It's my fault. It's minus 0.39. So guys, you got one trade each. Nate, you're going first. You would need to get like at least 1R to beat, well, to get in front of Geraldo. So let's have a look.
Alrighty. I think
let me stop sharing my screen, and how do I stop sharing my screen? What's going on here? Oh dear. Stop sharing your screen. Oh, stop share. Right, okay. Do you want to share your screen there, Nate? You're on mute again for some reason.
Sorry about that.
There you go. It's coming through now.
Okay. And so I'm good to go?
Yep, you're good to go. Oh, hang on. No, you're not good to go because I haven't set up the replay mode. I'm just going to request remote control.
Got it.
Okay, cool. We're on this pair here. That's current date and time. This replay mode you. Actually, Geraldo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell me where to stop.
Okay.
Where's my thing?
I can't see where's the red line.
I don't know. Oh, Nathan, I think have I clicked on something? Can you just turn around?
Oops.
I think I've clicked on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Do you want to turn back around again?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Geraldo, you can tell me where to stop.
Okay. Cam, go just a bit forward. A bit forward. In that consolidation, backwards in the consolidation.
Yeah.
Wait, a little bit more. A little bit more. More. There.
Okay. What's the lowest time frame you go down to, Nate?
H1.
H1. Okay, we should be good there. Okay, you can turn around now. Okay, over to you. Let me just get rid of my remote control. There you go. Right. Yeah, I think if you accidentally go to a 30-minute chart, it'll kick you all the way to the current time. So H1, don't go any lower than H1. Okay, last chance to do your best explaining on what you're doing.
Yep, so
Remember, guys,
same
you're
exact
voting on
thing.
this.
Yep, so same thing as before. I'm just going to look for a potential hidden divergence. Preferably bullish. All right. So price is about to make a lower low. I'm just going to wait for it. Oh, what's going on here? I'm just going to wait for it to begin to turn around a little bit. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm going to drop down into H1 time frame and look for a potential entry over here. Just looking for a bullish divergence. Okay. You might have gotten it here as oscillators making a lower low. While price is making a higher high. Alrighty. I'm just gonna set a buy, stop loss below this candle. I'm just gonna go try and send this out, or look left to see what's. You can't even see what's over there. This should be fine. The R currently is 5.5, but I'm probably gonna close early. Alrighty, so
okay, so the R's 5.5. You're gonna close. You think you might close it early. So, are you in that market?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look.
Alrighty. Oh wait, 7 p.m. Oh, whatever. Alrighty, I'm out.
You're out. Okay, so Geraldo, good news. You're the winner. But we'll get you to do the trade anyway.
All right.
Okay, so I'm just going to stop you sharing. Geraldo, do you want to share your screen?
Yeah. Let's see my screen and
Whoop. So let me just get into that Instagram call. Okay, there we go. I can see you now. Okay, do you want to spin around? And let me hit this replay mode. There he goes. He's around. Oh, no, spin back around again. With same old issue. I haven't requested remote control.
oh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. And by the way, guys, thank you, Leo Matthew. I just read your comment. So he worked out the difference in the risk, and it was actually about 0.5 R. In fact, it was sorry. Let's just get this. Nate, do you want to let me know? Sorry, it's 0.57 R. Nate, do you want to let me know where you want to stop?
Oh.
Make it challenging for him. Anywhere from here onwards.
June 1st, 2016.
Oh, from 2017 onwards.
Oh,
from June 2017.
Let's see June 1st, 2018 then.
Okay. It's a bit laggy here. Sorry, guys. Here we go. That'll do. Okay, you can spin it around now. I'll turn this Instagram thing off.
Right.
Let me just put up control.
Okay, I'm good?
Yep, you're good.
All right. So same thing, looking for trade buys on the daily. Just want to see something. Yeah, so this is already gone, that trade, that trend. Yeah, maybe I'll still be interested because this could be a big trade. Simply because we had this consolidation and this smaller term consolidation being violated by this candle. And also this indicator just dropped down again. And before I take the trade, I just want to point out something as well. Okay, no, it's fine. So there's that pattern again, 3-bar pattern, like and in here as well. So just want to take a big view of this. Let's just see. Right, relatively equal. Okay. All right, down to a 1 hour chart. Okay, I'm just going to scroll forward to first see if we are in a trading phase. Okay, short-term impulse to the downside, not satisfied yet. Okay, I'm just going to zoom out. Yeah, just want to see something. So to me, that's still a consolidation, so there's no trade buyers anymore. Okay, so big move to the upside. Just waiting for some type of pullback. We're not trading above the baseline again because cross and it closed on that day. That means we're above the daily baseline. Just want to see something as well. Like I normally do on the daily, I just want to mark that high of that candle that crossed. And then just going to, yeah. All right. Look for the Monday. Okay, we're on the Tuesday, and this red line actually is when this is the weekly like view, right? That's also the opening price of the weekly candle, and we traded downwards. That means if the price is going to go higher, we're trading now in the wick of the weekly candle. Just want to see some type of violation before. Not yet. Okay, crossing downwards. Just 1 second. So basically we got rejected of that level. Down. Still in that consolidation long term. All right, here we go. This might be a trade. Just 1 second. If this candle, if this day closes below, yeah, I'm interested in this playing short.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, that's what I thought. A lot of consolidation. Close of the day. Okay, that was the Friday. Monday, not giving good opportunities. Yeah. All right. There we go. So this consolidation in here, right? Nice run above that. So basically, I think it's going to look for liquidity on this low right here, because if you look at it from the bigger perspective, these are relatively equal lows. So we might see that. So just want to zoom in again. Oh, come on. Okay, it's actually, it's 1 second. 1 second, just want to see something. Okay, this is happening right there. Just waiting for it to reject down again. Come on. Yeah, I'll go short on this, Cam.
Okay, cool.
All right, so on the close of that candle, and I'm just going to do 40 pip stop. I'm just not going to do the fib thing now. Just want to see where I'm going to take profit. Yeah. Okay, I'll take profit there. So everything's good.
Solid start.
And where's the take profit? There we go.
Oh, what was the hour on this? I didn't even look at it.
2.47.
Okay.
I think that's it. Okay.
So if it hits the take profit, you're out, yeah? You're not going to move it?
Yeah, that's fine. Not going to move it. Consolidating. And it looks like it's going to go up again. Just want to see. Yeah, I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Cam, is it okay if I just press on that fast forward? Oh,
No,
already
you're
hit
almost there
take
now,
profit.
I think. If it
Yeah,
carries on.
already hit.
It's
Yeah.
hit? It's not quite hit.
No, not yet. But keep going.
Yeah, it's alright if you put on the fast forward, yeah. If it's going to be quicker. Oh, it looks like it just hit. You probably would have exited at the very end. We'll give you that one.
Is it okay?
Yeah. It's
okay.
Just hit. I mean, it's basically hit. So we're going to give you that one. Plus 3.47 gives you a total of. Let's just work. What I'll do is I'll share my screen, and so you guys can see what the final scores are. And there's a little bit extra on this, so let's go and just share mine. So yeah, we've got here 2.47. Let's just do that calculation here. Plus 2.47 equals 2.08. Okay, so the total is 2.08. So you're going to be up against our 15-year-old. Congratulations there, Geraldo. You've taken the day. Guys, there's one last thing before we finish this up. And look, thanks, Nate, for taking part as well. Really appreciate it. I've got, I think, one spot left, or maybe a couple of spots left, because I'm just trying to sort of tie people up. So if you guys do want to take the challenge, then DM me on Instagram with a video showing me through a trade and explaining why you want to take the challenge as well. The better the quality of the video, the more chance you've got, the better sort of proof that you've got that you can trade, even better than that. That's even better. So first up, the vote. So this is for, and let me just go back here a bit. So the trader with the best explanation of their trade analysis wins my access to my Robot Builders Club. So guys, there is a link down the bottom if you do want to learn how to build trading robots like me without coding. I've got a 21-day course. You can actually fast track it if you want as well without any additions. You get about 20 trading robots that I've built, and you learn how to adapt them and tweak them to do whatever you want. So your vote counts today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to count them all up here, but there's 3 options. Let's just get to the page here. So you're either going to vote for Nate, Geraldo, or neither. Whoever you vote for, whoever gets the most votes is going to get access to my Robot Builders Club for free. So save themselves $1,450. And there's a promo on this month if you have a look at the comments in YouTube as well. So if you want to, sorry, not the comments, the thing. So guys, do you want to put your vote in? So who do you think gave the better analysis? Nate, Geraldo, just an NG or an O for neither? Okay, NG or O. That's all I want to see in the comments. I'm going to try and count them up. I'll do a stopwatch here for maybe, let's do it for, let's say 1 minute. Okay, and if there's obvious, I'll be able to call a winner. If it's not, then I will have to do it afterwards. So do a stopwatch for 1 minute. So let's have a look here. Let's just count them out. You guys count G, 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 N, O, R, N, N, G, G, N, N, O, 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 G, G. I can't even see. It's too quick. I'm not going to be able to do it. It's going to be close. It looks like it's going to be either an O or a G. I'm not going to be able to tell. I'm going to have to count it up. And also, people are putting multiple comments on. Guys, this is not how they performed as traders. This is how they performed in terms of their explanation. I will have to add this up at the end. There's just too many of them. It's too fast. And I'll let you guys know. One of you guys are going to take it out, okay? So, or nobody. I'll let you know. You guys can go back and have a look at the chat as well and see if you want to take it. So, guys, that's it for this round of the Trader versus Trader. Next week, there goes my stopwatch. I've got a pretty awesome trader coming up on the TradingView Replay Challenge. I think I've got him. I need to double confirm, but this is one of my past guests, so stay tuned for that. I've got another Trader versus Trader. I think we can do it next week as well. I think it's, if not, maybe it's in the weekend. Stay tuned for that. And guys, there's an awesome course on the show this Friday, dropping on YouTube. 45 minutes. It's a full-on course, guys. It's literally like free education, so you got to check that out. Thank you once again for watching, everyone. That's it. Congratulations to Geraldo. Final words, guys. Do you want to let anyone know how they can get hold of you or anything like that?
So I have a YouTube channel called Geraldo Recruiter, and I also have a Telegram link in the wallpaper or the banner, the YouTube banner. So that's a way they can find me. Okay, cool. So what I'll do, guys, is I will update the description with with your Instagram handle, so they can get in access there. So Nathan, what about you?
Same thing. I'm on Instagram, but I don't really post anything, so not really.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. I'm just going to end the stream here. Thank you, guys, for watching. And who won? Geraldo won. Okay. All right. See you then. Bye. There we go, guys.